The ridiculous and baseless indictment of me by the Biden administration's weaponized Department of Injustice will go down as among the most horrific abuses of power in the history of our country.
The charges allege Trump knowingly kept and risked exposing records with America's top secrets, including nuclear and military capabilities, showing some to a writer and to a political ally, and of trying to cover it up, attempting to convince his lawyers or to work around his lawyers to circumvent a search warrant.
But I never thought such a thing could happen to America. As far as the joke of an indictment, it's a horrible thing.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Donald Trump's legal team have asked Judge Tanya Chutkan to find Special Prosecutor Jack Smith in contempt of court. They have demanded that he be forced to withdraw his filings and be forbidden from submitting further filings. They are also asking not to be charged legal fees associated with their request. Judge Tanya Chutkan is in charge of this case. She recently issued a stay after Trump appealed her ruling dismissing his claims that presidential immunity protects him from any accountability. On December the 1st, Judge Tanya Chutkan denied Donald's motions to dismiss his indictment on presidential immunity and constitutional grounds. Donald's team is essentially trying to establish that he as president was above the law. Trump's legal team argued that prosecutors were making partisan allegations in the court filings, knowing that the Trump team would not respond while the case is paused. They are making a big stink and trying to say that Jack Smith has violated the stay with additional filings. Jack Smith's office didn't respond to the Trump team's desperate legal move. Chutkan had stopped any activity that would move the election subversion case towards trial while he appeals a previous ruling that he does not have immunity. He doesn't have a leg to stand on, but that hasn't stopped him in the past. Donald Trump is guilty of everything that he's been charged with. He's just looking for a way to escape justice. He's looking to delay any ruling against him that would hold him accountable for his criminal activities. We all saw Donald Trump incite his mob of insurrectionists. They were all there because Donald called them to be. Violent rioters not only destroyed property, they beat and pepper sprayed police. Capitol police officers died as a result of their injuries, and the blame falls on the shoulders of Donald Trump. Numerous officers still deal with the trauma that they suffered at the hands of the Trump mob. Several of those officers took their own lives as a result of injuries received in the line of duty. The trauma had changed their lives in a horrible way, and sadly, they could not deal with it any longer. These are the very people that the Trump legal team are trying to dismiss. Donald Trump doesn't care about the consequences of his actions as long as someone else is paying for it. This above-the-law attitude is nothing new with Donald either. He's been a grifter his entire life. He and his family have worked every opportunity to lie, cheat, or steal. The Trump Organization is a front for criminal activity. Donald Trump's legal wranglings is a waste of time. He will likely be found guilty regardless of his idiotic maneuvers. This is a distraction. Donald Trump is like a pirate that's being forced to walk the plank. He's trying to bargain his way out of prison by pointing fingers and assigning blame on authority figures. His moronic supporters will probably echo these same sentiments in the coming days. Donald is trying to play the victim and the hero at the same time. His undereducated followers will probably take the bait, hook, line, and sinker. This is why Donald Trump loves the undereducated, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.